Entrepreneur and millionaire Bethenny Frankel is buying products at Dollar Tree. She's not alone. Nearly half of Americans who earn $100,000 or more now shop at dollar stores, according to Morning Consult. With me now is the savvy saver herself, Bethenny Frankel. Bethenny, thanks for coming on the program. All right, I got to start with this question. Are you really shopping at dollar stores? What got you into dollar stores?
When I lived in LA, when I was in my 20s, I used to shop at the 99-cent store, and I remembered thinking that there were good things there. And now knowing so much about marketing and packaging and so many different things being made in the same exact factories but packaged differently, I just wanted to sort of visit different dollar stores and see if they were at the level. And especially when it came to things we're buying all the time, like tape or pens or school supplies or gift bags, things for your teacher, your kids' teachers, Halloween, Easter. It became stupid. Why would you not buy it there? It's like, it's really the same, and they have great things there.
So does it surprise you that so many people making a six-figure salary would be shopping at places like Dollar General or Dollar Tree these days?
Well, how do we think they got to be so successful? They're smart. And it's always shocking to people when they hear what a place like Costco, their average customer, makes a year. And why wealthy people don't want to waste money. They don't mind spending it, but they don't want to waste it. So, you know, you may not buy what you're going to wear to your wedding at the dollar store, but why not buy things that you definitely know you're being ripped off, and also you're shipping things, and then you're paying that there's all this waste and these boxes and things like that. It's a great thing. I've found it amazing. And the thing is that they don't have great margins. They should even be able to charge $1.50 because their margins are really challenging. It's hard for these companies to make money at these margins. So I have to say they're not making that much.
All right, so you gave me some categories earlier of things where, look, if you're not buying it at a dollar store, you're probably getting ripped off. But tell me some of your favorite things. What are some categories, products where you say, look, everybody's missing this. If you're buying these things, you ought to be doing it at a dollar store?
Well, they have things that I don't see anywhere else. Like I color my hair at home, and they have this little gadget where the hair color goes into it, and it kind of pushes it out into a comb, which solves a problem when you're coloring your hair at home, because the comb goes directly into your roots where it's the hardest to get. So I find things there that I don't see elsewhere, like, and cute different types of hair clips. But I really do like their seasonal decorations. You're having a kid's party. You don't want to waste a lot of money on that. It's all going in the garbage. So I had a theme for my daughter that was cherries, and they had cute necklaces and cups. And, you know, it's very good to be economical, especially if something's kind of disposable. Or flip-flops. I gave all the girls flip-flops at her birthday party, and I got them there.
So are your friends into this? Like, you're persuading me. I love this. I want to go to the dollar store, but you know, you've got friends where you run in a different set than I do. Are they in on this too? Like, are they walking into these places and saving money like this?
I don't know. One of the people from the Real Housewives texted me to say, which ones are you going to? Because they're not all created equal, but they all do have good items. Like, some are better, just like TJ Maxx. Some are better than others, but you can get the staples. Candy. Candy has all that dye and all that crap in it anyway. So if you're going to buy it, you're risking your life anyway. You might as well buy it at the dollar store. Well, who cares if it's like, 6 months closer to expiration? It's not expired. I mean, it's just like water. You're buying water for a staff party or something. Who cares? It's water and plastic. Like, I just think there are a lot of things there. Tape, razors, like whatever thing, magic markers, like anything. There's so many things in there.
Look, I'm going to go for extra credit here. You're the savvy saver. I'm looking to save money every which way. You told me about the dollar stores. What else do you got for me? What are some of the big tips that you're using or telling people about right now?
Okay, so I would tell you that most of the things that we're buying in the beauty industry are made in China. So you can get mad at that, or you don't have to get mad at that. But the markup is so astronomical that I've found that the dupes to the expensive brands, the expensive palettes, they're made in the same places. Makeup brushes, they charge $40, $50. The exact same brushes you can get for $3 directly from some of these Chinese websites. Now, you may not like them, and you may not like what's associated with them, but they're being made in the same factories. So you got to deal with that overall. They're just packaged in frosting and shiny whatever by the brand that ultimately sells them to you. So you could buy a makeup brush for $50 or for $2. It's the same thing.
You know, I'm not in the makeup brush market in a big way, but I will pass that news along. Bethenny Frankel, thank you for that. Really appreciate your advice today.
Well, it could be sporting attire, sneakers.
Now
It's
you're
all
talking.
marketing and labeling. It's all being made in the same places. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yep,
It's the packaging,
you
the
got
marketing,
it.
the labels, and the stores that have to be kept open with their rent.
Great stuff. So fun. Thanks for that.